Okay, friends, we're going to continue our investigation of diversity and why the importance of in fellowship. January 22nd, all sides. Unity and diversity allows us to see the whole picture of things. I can only see my life from the limited perspective of my view. When others view my life, they are limited by the perspectives of their own view. When we have unity, we welcome all perspectives, not so much how others are, but how we handle life without having our addictive behaviors. We learn how others feel when life happens, such as death, loss of job, trouble in relationships, whatever we get other perspectives. When we all have a place where we can talk about these things in a safe environment. And so the rooms of recovery rooms are filled with a lot of different world views and how they see things and how they do things and how they fix things are all present. And so by having all these different viewpoints makes my vision clear. We're going to go into a story, about the blind man and the elephant. Maybe you've heard it before, but I had a Zen teacher once put an object in the middle of a circle and had everybody look at it and say, "Oh, what do you see on this side, and what do you see on this side?" And we all said what we saw from our sitting point, and then by hearing other people's viewpoint, then we are able to see the bigger picture of things. And so the second paragraph is in the Rig Veda. It is stated, reality is one, though wise men speak of it in veracity. This is to say that not one can always see things as they totally are, but together we can see the whole picture. There's a famous parable that is in Hindu, Buddhist, and Jainism texts of the six blind men and the elephant. Turns out an elephant came to town and no one knew what an elephant was. Six blind men went to and touched the different parts of the elephant. One man said the elephant was like a thick wall. Another man touching the tusk said, "No, the elephant is smooth and sharp." One of the legs one of the people on the legs thought the elephant was like a huge trunk. Another had the tail and thought the elephant was more like a snake. Of course, we can see how this parable fits into our topic of diversity and unity, in that we are all blind to something, and we allow others' difference of views to help us see the whole picture. And just thought for today, I will be open to see new views and aspects of my recovery that I have tunnel vision on. And so, if we go to have friends, they might have different perspectives as I do, and in the same way of seeing the world view. It takes, when we have diversity, and I see how friends of people I wouldn't normally hang out with, how they interact and how they work into the world, do I get to see that broader vision, and I can use some of the things that they use to help me in my life, and I can leave the rest. There is some things that I take in and I say, "Oh yeah, I can use that." I like the way you do that, how you make scrambled eggs. And the way I always made scrambled eggs was, doing it this way. So by using some of your ways in my ways, then I make a perfect omelet, maybe. I don't know if that parable works for this or not. But at any rate, you can see the point of this reading. And I would suggest that today going out and listening to, with an open mind, some different perspective that you don't normally see or hear, and see if you can relate to what you're hearing and see how it helps you see a bigger picture of life and how their life fits in with your life. Remember, we're all human. We all have the same goals, but we just see things in different ways, and that's what where diversity comes in. And but that's what makes life rich. So get the richness of life today.